Do you want to know your risk? There have been many advancements when it comes to genetic testing for cancer. And we sat down today with one specialist at the Carbone Cancer Center who is hearing more and more questions from women about what they should do. We are talking today with Dr. Ellen Hartenbach. She is a GYN cancer specialist. She's also the Vice Chair of Education here at the UW in the OB/GYN department. Dr. Hartenbach, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. You're talking a lot right now with the community and folks that come through the Cancer Center here about hereditary risk for female pelvic cancers. What are the most important things women need to know?
I think one of the critical things that people need to know to mitigate their risk and decrease their risk for female pelvic cancers is what are the warning signs and what are the situations where someone's at an increased risk even without symptoms. So when we say hereditary cancer, we mean women who inherit a predisposition for a cancer and they are clearly at largely increased risk. And this happens with breast cancer, it happens with ovarian cancer, it happens with uterine cancer, and finding those women and utilizing our prevention strategies can save lives.
I was going to say these traditionally have been pretty tough cancers to treat because they're diagnosed so late. Where are we at with genetic testing? I mean, should women be going and talking to their doctors right now about this?
Well, I think one of the key things is to not say, oh, I want the test, I want the genetic test, because it's much too complicated. We have genetic counselors here at the Carbone Cancer Center who dedicate their time to cancer genetics. And cancer is a genetic disease. So abnormalities in our ability to have cells not grow out of control. So people who have these genes are at increased risk, and they can have lifetime risk of ovarian cancer up to 40% and breast cancer up to 80%. And so we've got to identify these women. So women who have a lot of cancer in their family, particularly two cancers in the same person, breast and ovarian in the same person, people who have male breast cancer in their family, people who get cancer at a very young age. These are all red flags for hereditary cancer.
You have ongoing a number of clinical trials. I know that you just wrapped one up where this is concerned. How close are we getting to actually being able to prevent some of these cancers?
Oh, I wish. I think our screening is quite good for breast cancer, and ovarian cancer is the one that's really tricky. We do not have effective screening. There are ongoing studies continuously. We've been involved in studies. Some new data is emerging that if you take some of the blood tests and put them with other blood tests, maybe multiple blood tests will find that thing that predisposes someone to ovarian cancer. That's the one we diagnose way too late. And we just need to keep working on it.
In the meantime, there are better treatments available.
There are. And in fact, there are some treatments on the horizon that are specifically dedicated at fighting cancer in these women with the genetic problems. So targeted therapies are the future for cancer.
Dr. Hartenbach, thank you so much for your time. If you would like more information on genetic testing, how it works, the costs, benefits, who could most benefit, and how to connect with the Carbone Cancer Center here locally, we have provided links for you at NBC15.com. Just look under news links.